You know, on this Father's Day, maybe you're going to hit the grill beefing up dear old dad with a burger or two. Well, if you're looking for some unique recipes, we're here for you. And why not bring in the boys for this one? You know we love a good competition here at Weekend Express, especially with these guys. So for this Father's Day weekend, we decided to have a little grill off. The burger edition. And like usual, the trash talk already began. I gotta say, it's looking a little healthy over there on that side.
There's not much going on over here, and I see you're sharing some of the ingredients, but yes, there is a lot going on here.
So we're doing a vegetarian version for Ivan and a stick of butter for Coy. I've got a jalapeno cheddar burger that I'm gonna get started with. So you guys scram, and I'll tag you in just a second. We'll get to theirs in a moment. But first, let me tell you a little bit about this jalapeno cheddar burger. It's basically all the flavors in the patty, so you don't have all the toppings that are gonna fall off your burger. You start with your 80-20 meat, so you got that good fat, the juiciness of the burger, and a half a cup of your jalapeno. Pickled jalapenos, you can either do mild or hot, depending on how much heat you want in it, and then the cheddar cheese. And I'm telling you, the more the better with this one, because it will just ooze out of the burger. About a cup there. We have a variety of spices that gives it that big power punch of flavor. We've got cumin, cayenne pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. So lots of flavor. You just mix that in, and then we're gonna do a little salt and pepper. All right, it may sound really weird, but just a tablespoon of water. Here's what that does. It gives you the moisture that will allow all of these flavors to bind together, and it helps you form your patties. Now, I will say, one of the worst things that can happen when you're dealing with a grill is for you to throw your burger that you've worked so hard to put together and have it all fall apart. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I love it. All right, now it's time to put together the patty. And like we said, here's the trick. About a quarter pound is good for size, but have you ever put it on the grill and once it's cooked, it just blows up and it looks like a softball because all the juices form in the center? What you want to do is put a little thumbprint right here. What happens when it juices up? The center rises and you've got a perfectly flat burger. And here's the thing, like I said, nothing's worse than you working so hard on your patties, you put them on the grill and they fall apart. So the trick to that, put them on some wax paper, pop them in the freezer 10 minutes, and they will be just hard enough that when you put them on the grill, they'll stick together. All right, so you want your grill at about 450. Remember, we put these in the freezer, so theoretically they're not gonna fall apart. Close her up. All right, jalapeno cheddar burgers cooking away. Up next, Coy truffle burger. Blah.
All right, I'm a little nervous about this because Ivan has this wicked recipe and Lynn is just she dominates the kitchen, right? So I'm gonna go with a double truffle cheeseburger and I think I have a chance. We're gonna take our burger 80-20, you want a little bit of fat in there. And this is old school. This is from like back in the 50s. I know this looks weird, but this is butter, a butter burger, right? So we're gonna do that. We're gonna mix that in. Also have a little bit of garlic, minced, chopped really fine. So this is right here, check this out. A little bit of garlic, excuse the mess. Pop that in too, all right? So now we're gonna get those flavors working. And here's where this trick is, the truffle. Truffle is like got this incredibly smoky flavor. It's delicious. It can be expensive, but you can go to Target, you can get some truffle oil. I found this little truffle cream. This is the flavor that's gonna set it all off, right? So we're gonna mix this in. Ivan and Lynn put the illin and the chillin', but I have a good feeling. I put the grr and the grillin'. So I have back here, I already started caramelizing onions. All you do to caramelize onions is throw a ton of butter in the pan, get it nice and hot. You want thin slices so it's nice and stringy. Get that going, get it nice and warm till it just looks nice and caramelly. So we'll keep that going. All right, what I like to do is get this thing almost the size of a baseball, okay? Again, you're gonna do a double burger, so two patties. About the size of a baseball, maybe a tennis ball. This is more like a tennis ball, right? Yeah, tennis ball. You wanna get it nice and thin, because they're gonna be, when you do your double burger, that means 4 sides of burger are going to have char on it, and that's the secret. I think Graham, a good old Southern boy who lived in Texas for a while, he likes that char grilled flavor. See, I thought this through. I think I have a chance. That was enough for 1 burger, 2 patties, and I pre-made some more so we have burgers galore. I know Claire's gonna like it because she may have helped me with the recipe. I'm worried about Graham, but let's get to grilling. All right, guys, the double truffle cheeseburger is ready to be put on this grill. Look at that, nice and hot. This is gonna be amazing. Watch this. I am a little worried about who's to come after me because Ivan apparently has like beans and things and he's calling it a burger. That's next.
All right, it is my turn. I am making a Cuban black bean burger. Anyone that's ever had a Cuban meal knows that black beans are a necessity. So this is obviously the key for a black bean burger. You want nice black beans. You can cook them yourself or you can get them pre-made. It really doesn't matter. Second ingredient, and this is key, are the plantains. Now, this is a vegetarian situation here, so I'm competing against 2 burger people, but we're gonna try it. So here go the plantains. We're also gonna put a little brown rice. And then we've got some of the ingredients here. We've got onion, we've got some red pepper here, and we've got some cilantro. Just a little chopped cilantro there, ½ cup. A little minced garlic. So we're gonna use some rolled oats as well, about 1 cup of rolled oats. That'll give you some consistency, otherwise the thing is just gonna fall apart as you put it on the grill. All right, and we'll add a few spices, coriander, a little paprika, a little cumin to make it all taste even more awesome. All right, and we'll sprinkle in some lime juice. We're gonna mix them up a little bit. Okay, so now we want to mix everything into the bowl. Obviously, the consistency there is not going to be good for patties, so you're going to want to mix it down to not so much as a paste, but you want to see a little bit of the vegetables still in there. So once you have mixed up all your ingredients, you are ready to make your patty. And by the way, just a quick tip, if you essentially blended it too much and the consistency is not right, you can put it in the freezer for just about 5 to 10 minutes and you should be good to go. All right, time to make our patties here. They're gonna be the winners, of course. All right, Lynn and Coy are outside with their spouses. They are grilling. I don't have a spouse and I don't have a grill. So for those of you that don't have a grill, you can have a spouse, but if you don't have a grill, this is the perfect way to do these. You can get these patties and you can saute them. All you need is a frying pan and a little bit of grease and you're good to go. Wow, look at this. 10 minutes later and our Cuban black bean burgers are ready to go. And to make them even a little bit more Cuban, what I like to do is put some sliced avocados on there. I think we're ready to go. They are still, this is the thing. I'm done 10 minutes later. They're still grilling out there. So I'm gonna go check on them and see how they're doing.
All right, all the trash talk means nothing. It's the moment of truth, the taste test. And yes, I have my husband and Coy has his wife. So we decided we needed a fair fight here. It could be a tiebreaker. So from behind the camera, Brian, who's normally the one filming these segments, he's decided that he's going to be the tiebreaker, if need be, because I think we're not going to need it. Let's start with mine, right? So we've got the jalapeno cheddar burger. This one, you guys dig in. If you'll notice, there are no toppings, so it's not going to be messy. They're going to be really, it's going to be easy to eat. All the goodness already mixed inside. It's really quiet. I'm a little nervous. Let me just say, happy wife, happy life.
Hey now.
Whoa.
Oh my God, what
It's
are you doing
absolutely amazing.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Claire?
Tell us.
Oh, she is.
Oh.
The eatability is wonderful. It's not messy. And it's delicious.
Brian?
Very flavorful. Very nice. Its consistency is nice. Very good.
All right, the double truffle cheeseburger, 2 patties. Remember, lots of char grill. We'll see what they think. It looks pretty.
I mean,
know
look at
that.
that.
Messy.
But
It's
really, it
running
doesn't
all
matter.
over the
It has to
place.
taste good. My fingers are crossed.
So sloppy.
Have at it, guys.
Wow.
who are looking. I mean, he's showing off. Wow, that is a man's bite.
That was a manly bite. What's the verdict? What's the verdict? You know, we'll let them finish chewing first, but I see smiles.
It's definitely different than the jalapeno burger.
Right.
Different flavor, super flavorful.
Right.
I don't know. I'm kind of stuck right now.
What?
What is happening?
All right, Claire Bear, what do you think?
So the mess situation is slightly precarious, but the flavor totally makes up for it.
Ooh, okay.
Well, obviously the best for last.
Look how little it is.
Just eat it. Wow. That looks so good. Everyone's faces are just...
What's up, guys? First, this guy is a meat and potatoes guy, so I've got to hear what he has to say.
Well, it tastes healthy.
Wow.
That's what he says to me when I
Does
make
he?
something healthy.
When I make
So
something-
don't feel
But
bad.
does it taste good?
It's got some flavor. I prefer the burgers, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on.
Okay.
Claire Bear?
The consistency is slightly lacking, but the flavor is really good.
Yeah.
I'm not so worried about the consistency of my burgers. They could be all over the place. I have had a lot of black bean burgers. This is very good. A lot of flavors, cooked perfectly. And the cheese, added a little bit. Very good.
Excellent.
You said it was Cuban, right?
Yeah. Slightly.
Nice.
Okay, so we're going to have to start with the first burger. Who votes jalapeno cheddar? Coy's burger.
Oh my God!
It's unanimous.
Oh my God!
So there you have it. Coy continues to be the reigning champion of the Weekend Express challenges.
They're all good. They're all delicious. Much
Coy
love to you
wins again.
guys.
Coy
Much
wins
love
again.
to you
We're going to
guys.
put all of our recipes on our website, hlntv.com/weekendexpress. The big question is whether or not I'm still talking to my husband. Who doesn't vote for their wife? No, I'm
Graham
just
is the
kidding.
man.
I have to say, I would have voted for Coy's burger. It was insane.
It's pretty tasty.
It was
It's
so good.
pretty
You guys
tasty.
have to try it out. You had arugula on there, like this really great aioli.
A little aioli, and it's just like a makeshift aioli. Just use mayo and a little bit of that truffle and some garlic in there. Boom.
And
Check 'em out.
who brings a salad to a steak fight? Basically, that's what happened here. I want a rematch, and I'm bringing meat and pork next time.
That's right. A ribeye is up next.